Hey guys, Silly here. I've got this white box here. I'm sure you guys know what's inside this. Obviously the YouTube title's gonna give it away as well. But anyways, let's take a look at it. It's and they've got these generic white boxes. You know, they didn't put too much effort into the box, but I don't think they really need to. I don't think so many people are gonna hold on to the box. But here you go, let's open this up. Right off the top, we got the Blade Runners card. Nice glossy finish. Uses the site's fonts. Has the chevrons there. Nice cool logo. No, and complied at all applicable state and local laws. Basically, don't use this if you're not allowed to use it. Don't buy this if you're not allowed to buy this. And you know, use it properly. And if it's broken, if it breaks because of something they did wrong, they'll fix it or replace it. So, there we go. Now, they've been quite nice with the foam. They give you quite a bit of foam. Let's put that aside. Like 3 large pieces. They protect it well. It's well protected. Shipping overseas was no problem. I didn't worry about that. So here it is. It's got a nice weight to it. It's pretty heavy. Feels great actually. Looks nice. Let's open it up. Now, most of you who are going to be watching this video know what this thing's supposed to look like. So I'm not going to talk too much about it. But I'm going to talk about some of the aspects that I really like about this. Now, I like that the blade does have this like flashon shape to it. You don't see it too often, and it gives it its own blade shape, its own unique shape. However, I would like a fake edge up here. So if it wasn't completely flat, like 90-degree angles here, maybe they could cut these 90s down a little bit and give it a little bit more coolness. Maybe also a satin finish might help the blade look a little more cool. But all in all, I think it looks pretty good. If you look closely at the grind on this one, I'm not sure, I assume it would be the same on all of them, but the grind travels on about a 45 degree this way across the face, and then of course the grind on the blade, the hollow grind is straight down. Well, there's the blade for you. I'm not going to bother measuring it, telling you how long it is. All these kinds of things I'll just put at the end. I like the pins. The pins look pretty cool. I'm not sure if they're equal size all the way through. They appear to be. If I look very closely, the pins appear to be one size all the way through. It'd be really nice if they were like thinner, like if the hole was smaller than these pins so that it wouldn't possibly go through and somehow they clamped together. But I'll leave that for someone else to figure out how to do that. Anyhow, I like how the handles have reservoirs for the pins, so the pins don't jam up against the handle. They slide into little reservoirs. Now, when it hits, I hear a little contact, but that's not the spacer. There's a lot of space in between the spacer and the blade. It's got to be just the pins sending vibrations up to the latch. Let's try the other side. Yeah, I don't hear any vibrations there, so just the latch giving some vibrations. The pins here, I use some T screwdrivers, and they are Loctited. I actually have some pictures of another one that I took apart, and I'll put those at the end of the video as I usually do. Now, they say these chevrons give it a nice good grip, and I think they do. I'm not gonna flip this because it's not exactly my knife, and I'm not gonna flip it. These spacers, I've been told they give it a grip as well, and possible a function for some sort of, you know, some flips, some move. You can probably use them as a focal point or a spinning point for a move. The spacers are heavy. Like if you try to balance it at the blade, no way. There's no way. The balance point is somewhere between the first and the second chevron, or maybe even that second chevron. This is where your balance point is. So these spacers are quite heavy, and they're not full spacers the whole length. They're tail end spacers, or latch end, whatever you want to call that. Tail end spacers, so they give it momentum when you're flipping. I really want to flip this. I keep looking at it and it makes me want to flip. I'll just keep telling myself that this camera angle doesn't give me enough room to flip. The latch, special design. It has a rounded off cone shape, or I'm not sure how to explain that, but you can see it's rounded off, it's not square. So when it does come in, it will make contact, but it'll immediately shoot it out. Now I'm sure there's a million other reviews that'll explain this either better or the same, or already most people who are watching this video will probably already know that this feature exists. Now what it does lack is the fact that it does flip around. Like the Benchmade 50, 51 and 32 have that fantastic design where it keeps it out and actually has the trigger bomb to it, so if you squeeze, it'll shoot out, but if it's closed and you squeeze, it does nothing. The Benchmade 51 is a great design for that. This one doesn't quite have it, but this is for flipping, and I don't think people are really going to use this too much for cutting so much. Anything else I can mention about this? Now, the only thing I can put this up against right now, I don't have anything on hand except for a few chimeras, and if I put a chimera in beside this, I'm gonna get hammered by saying, oh, those two knives don't deserve the same room. So I'm gonna put it up against this 43. Now this is my EDC. As you can see, I use it for cutting all sorts of stuff. That's glue from tape, and it does have its spring latch and everything. But let's look at some size differences. If you look straight up, it's a bigger knife. The blade, or the AlphaBeast, the blade is more prominent. Mind you, I guess against a 42 it wouldn't be so large, but anyways, like I said, the balance point, that second chevron, this guy's balance point a little bit further down. Anyways, that's enough of that. I think that's enough. Anything else to mention? No. That'll do it. Let's take a look at some photos. Thanks.